I'm just going to do a quick broadcast as a makeshift video. I'm going to be doing more broadcasts, making a few videos around Skyrim related things. And just to make sure that it is understood, this channel is not for children. Anyone under the age of 16, you're not welcome here, because there is a lot of PG related stuff and no non-PG related stuff. Sorry, there will be potential profanity used and the such. So if you are a child, you come to this channel, well, anything you hear that you construe as a bad word, that is not my fault. I have warned you. Now, getting on with the main thing. I am a veteran of Skyrim. I've been playing since release, so around 8, 9, maybe 10 years. I can't remember the date the game has been released. Will I do builds? Potentially. I'm not very good at editing at the moment, so broadcasting builds and all that such would be my best bet at the moment. I get a lot of inspiration from Skyforge.
I hope nobody misses that.
Skyforge TV. If you know what that was, and just then that was a thing where if you take any of the god off that, this bandit for some reason just thinks you're stealing it or just finding it, and he just comes over for some reason. It's real strange. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy the content. It won't be highly edited yet, as I am learning how to edit currently. So yeah, well, just getting on with from the gameplay you're seeing now. This is my preferred build. It is a stealth archer, however it is a no crafting stealth archer, as I'm not the biggest fan of non-archer builds. I do enjoy my archers, but it doesn't mean they're all sneak. I do combat archers and such. So this character I recently started, her name is Nakano. I didn't go with a lore-friendly name, but that's my decision. My health stamina magic split will be 2 stamina, 1 health. There will be no crafting, however that doesn't mean I won't be increasing crafting skills. I just won't be crafting anything per se to use. So I do like crafting, so I might just increase crafting skills just because, well, I'm just used to it, but I will, if I can catch myself, I won't make anything. So yeah, she is a stealth archer. Her current main skills I'm thinking of using will be ignore the fire, bone, ice, and the lightning arrows, please. That is Creation Club. So what she'll be using primarily will be archery, sneak, light armor. Her minor skills will be one-handed, as in a sword, and block. And there will also be alteration or illusion. I haven't made my mind up on either yet. Her morality is chaotic neutral, so she'll happily do the Dark Brotherhood if the pay is right and all of that. I could be wrong with that, but yeah. So if I share my map, just so you know, when I came out of Helgen, I went past Gunston, sorry, I went this way along this bit here, and then I shot upwards to the Lady Stone. Then went through South British Pass into north, and then went straight to Bloodman's Grotto, as that's going to be relevant to a Daedric quest I'm going to do later. And now I'm going to head to Riverwood, do what I need to Riverwood, and then move up into Whiterun. Sorry for the coughs and clearing my throat. I'm not exactly healthy at the moment, so I hope you can all forgive that. If anyone does see this and you can comment, can you tell me how the audio is on voice to game audio, please? Because that'd be very useful. This quest here, I've seen a lot of things on forums and such about who's the best one to choose. If you're role-playing a Norse supremacist, I suggest going with Sven, so back Sven up so he becomes your friend. And forget Feindal. If you're an archer or just choose to use archery at all in your build whatsoever, then aside of Feindal, because he is a companion as in he can come with you. He's not a member of the companions, but he's a... Sorry, I'll change it. He's a follower, but he's also able to train you in archery up to level 50, which means when you pay for his services, you can just take the money straight out of his inventory. So I'm trying to figure. I think that's Feindal. So let's go into the reward trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
So these two are going to be arguing about Sven wanted to trick you into believing this letters from Feindal. So that's what you click on when you want to.
Thank you for telling me.
If you speak to Sven, you choose that one.
Could you talk to Feindal?
Luke and Valerius did something happen.
I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
So it's a golden claw.
Got some coin coming in
When
from my
you
last
get the
ship.
golden claw, I typically don't highlight the quest. So my miscellaneous, mine's talk to Feindal,
You bring my claw
which I'll be
back.
doing in a minute. So you
Alright,
pick
then.
up that quest, which is the golden
Some may
claw.
call this junk.
Anyone who's played Skyrim before, you know exactly where it is. Just bring it back to Lucan and give it to Lucan, because he will give you, I think it's 400 gold. It might be level dependent, you might get more at a high level. So what you want to do, I'm going to keep them because I'm going to sell the boots. You want to just sell all of this. Now a tip for you, always sell them in ones. It just increases the amount of speech XP you get. So just do it like that. I don't need to, as I am a relatively small streamer, quite a small YouTuber, but that's not worth it. If you can go see anything else about Skyrim, then go to a channel called Major Slack Attack. I will put the spelling of his name in the bottom, and I will also put a link to his channel. He hasn't asked me to do this, I'm just doing it because I find him incredibly helpful when it comes to Skyrim. He's taught me things in Skyrim that I never knew were a thing, or better ways to start the game, all that sort of thing. He is very thorough,
I appreciate your help.
and he is pretty good.
Some gold I've saved up from working.
He also has a book he can sell, which is a guide to Skyrim, very, very well detailed. I do recommend it. I have not got one myself, but that's due to financial reasons. But yeah, if you want a really decent YouTuber, then Major Slack Attack or Major Slack Videos is good. So we're gonna need arrows. Buy my arrows. Right. For shoes, I'm gonna put the torturers in.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like the look. See where that split is between shoulders and neck, and the hood. No, I'm not a big fan of that. So we'll just take it off. That's fine. So yeah, if you want to go see Major Slack Attack, that'll be great, and I'm sure he'll appreciate having more viewers and subscribers. So as I said, I mainly do archery gameplay. I mean, at the moment, I'm just playing on Adept difficulty. I've recently got back into Skyrim after about a 9-month break, so I kind of want to just ease myself in, and then I'll start another archer, probably a combat archer, as I do majority of my stuff in stealth over combat archery, and it will be on legendary difficulty, and again, it will be no crafting. So if that's useful to anyone, that's great. For anyone who may watch this and like it, I do not own a camera, so there will be no face cam. It will just be speaking over gameplay. But I'm sure that's fine. There's a lot of YouTubers who do it that way, and it's never been really an issue for them, so. Okay, on a higher difficulty, such as Legendary or Master, I recommend shooting and attacking the giant. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm just showing you where I aim in comparison to the giant when I'm using a hunting bow, because the hunting bow, all the different bows have different varying ranges. At least for me it feels that way. So
You handle yourself
I don't want to
well.
talk to Ayla.
You could make
So the first thing I'm going to do with this particular character is I'm going to join the Thieves Guild, because I want to get the Blackguard armor, but that won't be until I start Dragonborn DLC. But I do intend to bring the guild to its maximum, so I will be doing the Guildmaster side part of the game. I can always stream or make a video on how I perform that, but long story short, you just need to do 5 Radiant quests, steal this, pickpocket that, anything like that. Change the ledger, whatever it may be. It'll be in. So you need 5 completed in Whiterun, then you'll get a special quest. Markarth, special quest. Windhelm, special quest. And I can't remember the name. So Markarth, Whiterun, Windhelm. Solitude. The hardest one to do on the highest difficulty, in my opinion, is Solitude. The easiest is Windhelm. So just to go through the cities again, as I know I bumbled it. So you need to do 5 Radiant quests in Solitude, Whiterun, Windhelm, Markarth. When you do all of that, and then you complete the main quest line of the companions, you will obtain the maximum deal with them, and you'll be made Thieves Guild Master. If you do it before the main quest, which you can do, it doesn't matter when you do it or how you do it, as long as you do that, then at the end of the quest they'll immediately make you Thieves Guild Master. The armor's good. You also get an Amulet of Articulation, which means you pretty much can persuade everything in the game. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but from every persuade check I've ever done with the amulet, I've passed it like that. Now, as I play through this, the games I play are mainly going to be Skyrim. I do play Destiny, primarily Destiny 2. I have played Destiny 1. I personally loved Destiny 1. Destiny 2 is... I know a lot of people don't like it. I know not people are a big fan of it. My biggest gripe of it is Crucible. In Destiny 1 I loved the Crucible. In Destiny 2, not so much. So I'm not going to bother going any further with that, because when I go back and talk to him in a minute, he is going to tell me to go see Farengar, and it's going to send you off to Bleak Falls Barrow. If you just get that talking going, and then come down to Riverwood, we're going to head straight to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now, some of you who are veterans know about how to get the Elven Bow regarding the Dragonborn DLC. I'm not going to do that route. I don't really like doing that route. I prefer just staying in vanilla Skyrim, doing what I want to do there, then start venturing in the DLCs. That's just how I prefer doing it now. What I am going to do is just show you how Feindar does the leveling, just so you know. So you go to, can you train me to be better at archery? Let's buy like that. So I can only buy 2 out of 5, that's fine. We'll go down here, get my gold back, and let also take his arrows. Go back up. There, 2 more. I'm going to take my gun and run off now. I'm not going to... Actually, I will do the last one. There you go. And then just take the money back. And time for us to part ways. I don't like them. They're not... I just don't like having a file. So, you're looking at... If you look at my stamina, health, and magicka, what I'll be doing is, and when I get my stamina to 200, that is when I will... move my stuff into 200 health, and I got 200 health. Well, I'm going to go up to 150, I think, with health, then I'll get 200 stamina. And then I'm going to try and get my magicka to about 150, should be fine, and then I'm going to carry on with just pumping it into health till about 300, 350. On Adept, I mean, I've completed the game by putting just all my points into stamina. The only time I'd recommend putting points into health, ideally, if you're worried, I'd say Master, and I'm going to say definitely Legendary. You can do Master difficulty, and you can do Legendary difficulty without putting a point into health. How you can complete both of them, you can do both, just vanilla, level 1. I don't recommend it, but you can. That was a straight headshot. Alright, I can't see the second bandit. There we go, there's the next bandit. Okay, I'm not very good with hitting people with and then moving. I know she's staying still, but she's right behind that pillar. So I'm going to try and get a bit of a better angle. That should hit. Done. There is a third band in heavy armor at the top of the tower, so what we're going to do, take that, and take the iron arrows. Make sure the coin purse, always going to have the coin purse. With a no crafting build, remember you got to buy everything. You need to, if you don't have arrows, you're buying it, or you're going to loot them off bodies. There you go. There's that bandit. Done. So I mean, on adept difficulty, double damage and she's dead, and I'm only using hunting bow at 11 damage. That's why people are not the biggest fans of lower difficulties. I like legendary. I just find at the very start of the game it's incredibly tedious. For those who don't know what I did, hug that edge and just drop all the way down the edge you hit there, then bounce onto it. I've only died once doing that, and I've been doing that particular route since PlayStation 3. And I'm not running a single mod. I do play on PlayStation 4, which means, sadly, I have no access to external asset mods. Unlike you lucky Xbox and PC players. When people, and yeah, so right, let me just try and remember what the height is for that. I believe it's about there, should hit in the, yep, shoulder. Now, low level of sneak, just be careful where you're sprinting, running and all that lot. There's the body. A lot of people would assume she wouldn't fall down there. I've had a friend who did that, and well, he was wrong on the right. Studded, and we'll go for the braces. Does the hood match the armor? No, not really. So I'll take the hood off. Now, I know what people are thinking with armor rating. The armor cap is 567, 542 with a shield. I believe it's 542. I could be wrong. If anyone could, you know, comment and just disprove me or say I'm right, wrong, indifferent, whatever it may be, that'd be great. Right up into scene. This is where the combat comes through. So that's one dead. There should be another bandit up here somewhere. Normally it's up there on that high, there you go, on the high ledge. Done. Right. It wasn't a bad shot. Definitely could have aligned it a bit higher to hit the upper body. Sorry, when I do my archery, I prefer hitting chest region. I know there's some people out there who love to get in their headshots, and I'm afraid you won't like me. I prefer my body shots. It's a bigger target, and there is no penalty for non-penalty for hitting the head. So with this, you want to shoot at her at head height, and then shoot again at his head height, and you should hit that, which will get me to turn around and hit. Right. I've never been able to hit him without hitting that. God damn. Without hitting this pot, which that's fine. We'll just loot this, take her arrows as well. Now, for anyone who was listening, I am playing on adept difficulty, which means I do 1 times damage, the enemy do 1 times damage. I normally play on legendary. I'm being a lot more lax and a lot more relaxed, just playing on a lower difficulty, because sometimes you need that with games. You just need to sit back and just destroy everything. Chances are I'll probably remake this Archer in about tomorrow, probably. As I do like playing on lower difficulties, but I can't really stick with it. I prefer the higher difficulties now. If you leave this bandit outlaw alone, he will be killed by the trap. To turn around, and he should die from this last hit. Oh, I missed. Well, scrub. There you go. Oh yeah, right. He's down. Grab the arrows. Now for this, you can look there. So it's hold on, I can never know what it is. All I know is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so it goes snake, snake, fish. Or 1 turn, 2 turns, 2 turns. That's another way of remembering. That's a pickpocket skill training. Grab that. I'm going to take out my steel dagger now. I don't have the stealth to sneak around skeevers. Just swing, 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 swing. Done. Hunting bow. On legendary difficulty, that is a lifesaver. So let's put that on. Put my potions on. Now you see a lot of people shoot this web because there is a chest under here. No need. You can just, there we go, reach through, because that makes sense. You don't need to full draw as I'm doing. Right, crouch, jump up here, jump over these urns. If you're in light armor, I've never been seen even on a warrior with, obviously, light armor.
Don't let it get me. Help!
If you stand where I'm sat, which is, oh, that was a scrub miss. There we go.
Don't let it get me. Help!
So basically what I did, I shot through here. So it's the door with a web, crouch, turn onto this table, jump onto a second urn, onto a second table, and sit about here. So not quite all the way in the corner, but not quite, you know. This is Arvel the Swift.
It's coming loose.
If the spy's in the way, crouch, fall to already burn, wait for him to turn around and wait for your eye to close. Done. You're going to have to kill him anyway, otherwise he'll wake all the Draugr in the following room. And on legendary difficulty, you don't want that unless you're a warrior, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're just an archer, just casually playing your way, you know, killing what you need to, you'll be fine. I do believe that Draugr body just fell through the map. There's a Draugr there. I've just hit the arrow over there. I want him to run over there, so just shoot again. He might not, he might just wander over to his friend's body. There's one. There's two. Right. Yep. You shoot this one, sometimes he'll actually fall through that stone. And by looks for he's respawned there. Take all of that. That is a restless Draugr or higher. At my level would be restless. That's dead. Now I wouldn't be ploughing this easily through Bleak Falls at this stage of the game. Alright, the ancient Nord bow is going to be stronger than a hunting bow. You see, 13 to 11, so we're going to just drop that. I'll favourite that bow. Now I should, that would have probably killed me in legendary, or if not badly injured me. This bow should one-shot all the Draugr now. Yep, one. And now it's just a stage of just kill all the Draugr. Health, sneak, into noise from armor reduced. Right, I was a bit overconfident with my sneaking skills, which is kind of why you need to be careful with low sneak. Now, you can run through here, you'll be fine. Jump into crouch here, aim right at that sarcophagus as you come through. Loose the arrow, dead. And you want to grab the gold. And if you need the two-handed sword, get the two-handed sword. Potion of water breathing is always good. So for those who want to know, as some people do find it just nice to know, my preferred race in the game is typically Khajiit. However, this is currently a wood elf, and I do prefer the bestial and the human races. I do not like Arconians. Hello, whoever's joined the stream. Amulet Amara, drop down here, grab the chest. Get the gold. And just run, 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 run. There's no enemies at the moment for us to be concerned about, so we're just going to keep going. Just want to keep going. Right, with the oh, no, not that stage, sorry. So there is a restless draugr right there, as you can see. I like to sit just outside the room, hit him in the back. I missed. He can spot you through this bit of the... him in the back there. He's going to spot me anyway, so I don't need to stay down. And gone. Grab all of that. This chest here is an apprentice lock. There you go, we found a little sweet spot. Oh, okay, we need to go further to the left. Just go a bit more, there we go. Done. Hide boots, hunting, but I'm not going to pick any of that. I will do a survival playthrough at a later date as well. Right, so let's jump here, run all the way through. There are no enemies at the moment. When you run through here, as anyone playing stealth, come through, drop down. You can turn off the traps if you want, there is no real need to. Take down the archer. Take down the warrior. And take down the two-handed warrior. This room's clear. Now, it's not always going to be that easy, but I always recommend archer, warrior, two-handed warrior. Archer will always normally be stood here. One-handed warrior is there. And the two-handed warrior is anywhere around this bit here. So just be wary. As I said, I am on adept difficulty for those who are wondering why I'm one-shotting everything. This is where technically you need to be using the golden claw to figure out. It should be bear, butterfly, owl. To prove this, go down into your miscellaneous, go to the golden claw, and press R3 from PS4. See where it says bear at the top, butterfly, owl. So, one on each. And then one on each again. That's two on each, 2 spins. Just, I like to spam X on the keyboard just to get in as quick as we can. That's what I look like. We do this bit of light. That's my little wood elf. Get a bit of war paint in there. Let's go and put our ancient Nord arrows on. I've only got 15, but they do more damage than the hunting arrows. Right, this is the boss room, where a draugr, I think it's an overlord, is inside the sarcophagus. This is also where you learn, I believe, Fusradal. So look at the chest, take whatever's in there, whatever you want to have. Frenzy poison, soul gem. There is 2 chests in here, which I will grab now before I activate the boss. So if you come over here, there's the sarcophagus, there's the way in, so over in this corner. Just come over here, there's one here. Go and pay soul gem. Run straight back to the sarcophagus again. So sarcophagus, and I believe, I could be wrong, the other one is just round here, or am I wrong? I could be wrong, but let's just have a little look. Yeah, but here it is. It's a novice lock. So open that, and grab all the loot. You know where it is, so this here is the back of the word wall. So you just need to come behind the word wall on the left side. Right side, sorry, not left. Once you grab the word wall, boss activates. So, grab the word wall, you don't need to look at it. Now just run. Run, 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 run. We're gonna just drop into stealth here. Now, enemies, if not been hit by an arrow, will go to where an arrow is just bounced off a object. So there we go, we're gonna now shoot the overlord. should be able to hit him from there again. And we should be able to hit him if we get our aim right on the... Oh, no. I missed that shot. Remember, this is a depth, so if this was on Legendary, I wouldn't be killing him this fast. In fact, on Legendary, the minute he got to about where my cursor is now, so just bottom of that, I would be turning around, coming back, going up here, to the left, and I'd probably just wiggle and jump up here, and then I can bounce down. If he comes around to me, like from that way, I can drop down and use it all as cover. That's how I'd operate on Legendary. Now we've got everything from here, so now we're just going to leave. I am leaving a Iron War Axe, but that's because I don't need an Iron War Axe. Just going to come up here. Once I leave the end of this dungeon, I will be shutting down the stream as I need to come off. I just thought I'd do a quick stream explaining just a little few bits and bobs, just to let everyone know that I'm active again, you know. So when you come here, drop down. There's a chest to your right. I'm not going to take the steel shield, but now with this, the flowers, if you don't want the skull, hover over the skull and hold your button you use to pick up stuff. Lift up, pull back. Done. All them flowers. So the flowers are, so I didn't have it, you should, this is what I got, so two red, 2 purple, 2 blue. I don't need them, so I'm just going to eat them. All done, lovely. Now the last bit I'm going to show before I come off and shut down my broadcast will be to my left when we come out. So facing this way or that way, look to your left and just keep an eye on the floor. This time I got a blacksmith potion. That's probably the, if you're doing any of your crafting, then that's probably the best thing you can get. Best thing for me would have been a archery potion, but well, what can we do about it? How much is the value? 67. Well, I guess I can sell it. To sell the golden claw, by the way, you want to go back to Riverwood and go to the Riverwood Trader. Speak to the shopkeeper Lucan Valerius and he will do that for you. Then you want to go up to Dragon's Reach and take the Dragonstone to Farengar. You want to talk to Balgruuf first, though, if you're doing it my way. I'm not going to activate the dragons yet, so that particular story mode can go away. I'll then be heading all over here to Riften. And in Riften will be the Thieves Guild. That is a place from the Creation Club to get the Umbra two-handed sword, so that's not relevant to anyone. Only myself, of course. Another way you can do it is, if you don't want to join the Thieves Guild, is actually come here and do the Forsworn Conspiracy, because you get you get enchanted Forsworn armor, and it's pretty decent for low levels, like just for lower levels. Just be careful on legendary difficulty, as it can be difficult. And a tip for that, by the way, is side with Madanak. You need to side with the Forsworn. But that's all I'm going to say, as I don't want to spoil anything for anyone else. You can always join Imperials of Solitude, or you can go to Windhelm. Even if you get the quest from Solitude to go to Haragstad over here, you can still join the Stormcloaks. Let's just say you don't need to give the Golden Crown to whoever you've chosen. And the Stormcloaks are obviously in Windhelm. If you're a mage, then go up to College of Winterhold. And the Companions is in Whiterun. If you want to do Dawn Guard early and get an early crossbow, just come around about somewhere like around here, and you will get you can actually go to 4 Dawn Guard and get the crossbow quite early on, level 1 even. So for those who want to join the Dark Brotherhood, by the way, of course you need to come to Falkreath, do it all. But if you go to Riften, go into the orphanage, kill Grell of the Kind, then go to Windhelm, talk to Avertino, complete the quest for that one, and then instead of waiting for the courier with the Black Hand, just go to anywhere that's not Windhelm and go to sleep for an hour. I typically go there, kill Grelod, there speak to the boy, complete the quest, and I bounce back to Riften, go to sleep in Riften. Nothing's stopping you going to Whiterun. Once you do that, and you've got the Brotherhood, if you want to go to Ivarstead, I don't recommend going to Whiterun or the Honningbrew Meadery and going round the mountain from here. So your journey will go up, round like this, and then down all the way over here to where Ivarstead, which is roughly here, I think. Travel to Helgen, and your journey will go through here on a path, all the way down, all the way across up here, and then you just follow the path to Ivarstead. And then, of course, yeah, so right, I've got to go now, so I'll see you, I will speak to you all later, and I'll do